This episode of Do You Copy contains death. Listener discretion is advised.
So, you're like a priest?
Excuse me?
Well, maybe more like a paranormal investigator. I mean, you were one? Are one still? I'm a little confused.
Reese, what are you talking about?
Well, you explained that you and this organization capture and kill paranormal stuff. Wait, maybe not a priest. What's the not a priest? Exorcist. Are you an exorcist?
No. I'm not a priest or an exorcist or the paranormal investigator, none of that stuff.
But those people deal with paranormal stuff.
Oh yeah, but they deal with spirits and demons. That's out of our range of operation.
Spirits and demons? Those exist? And actual priests deal with those?
Kinda. Spirits and demons don't like people who have something to believe in, whether that be God or EMF detectors.
So, no ghosts? None?
There are worse things out there. Look, I know I agreed to do this, but if you're just going to pester me with random questions, I'm just gonna leave. Reese, I have things to do, and...
You've had things to do for weeks.
It's almost like I have a job, Reese.
Yeah, well, in case you've forgotten, we work in the same building, and I have plenty of downtime.
Well, that's because I put you in record keeping. My job is different.
And your job is...
running this sector. Keeping everyone in check, knowing how to do all the other jobs in case we lose someone.
No. That's Blake's job. And to my knowledge, you have plenty of time to explain everything to me.
Reese,
I have waited
please,
weeks. I thought you were dead for over a year. I was just finally escaping that town and being the person with the dead girlfriend and the dead friends, and now you're back at least. So I deserve an explanation that isn't brushed off or vague. Tell me what happened.
Fine, I'll tell you what I remember. I was alive when the cave collapsed.
Yeah, I remember.
And you left to get help. And God, I hated you for leaving. And I know I wasn't in a good state. I mean, shock, losing blood, and I just remember just holding on to that fucking artifact and just waiting, and then hoping that the rocks didn't shift further, and then they did. And it was dark. But I was given the opportunity to come back.
See, that's the part I'm confused about.
Okay, well, I'm getting there. Just hold on.
But you said that something paranormal brought you back. That same paranormal thing that killed Sarah and Clyde. So that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
and
Reese,
then
just give
the
me a
entity
second.
behind you, what is it? Why does it move closer? Why can't I tell you where it is? How did that thing bring you back? Why did it kill Clyde and Sarah but save you?
Okay,
Was it
but
because you had
Reese...
the artifact? And then why? And what were you doing all this time? You stayed here with these people. Why? Why didn't you try and find me?
Reese, I couldn't. I didn't choose to stay.
And what happened? Just spit it out, Blair. Just tell me the truth in depth so I can wrap my head around how you came back and why you just left me.
Reese, just stop.
No! I don't want you to keep running from this anymore.
I'm not running! God, can't you fucking see what's happening? It is right behind me and I...
Blair? Blair, come on, this isn't funny. Blair?
Reese?
Hey. Hey. It's okay. I'm here. What the fuck was that? What just happened?
God, it doesn't want you to know.
What?
It doesn't want you to know. It doesn't want you to know. God, I can't. Reese, I'm sorry. I can't explain it. It won't let me tell you what happened after you left. It doesn't want you to know.
Blair,
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Okay, yeah, well, you know what? To me, it sounds like she was just making more excuses.
I don't know, Alex. She sounded scared.
Cool. You know, acting is a skill that you can cultivate.
Alex.
I'm just saying, it's not that hard to go, oh, I'm so frightened. Like, you'll have to forgive me if I don't... You'll have to forgive me if I don't believe her, and I call bullshit.
Look, Alex, I know you don't like her, but can you
What is there to like?
Okay, well, we're not going to get into that, but can you please just try and understand?
Sorry. Okay? I know this is important to you, and I get that, like, figuring out the truth is important to you. Because you were in those caves too, and you deserve to know what you dealt with, and what the hell happened to Blair. Reese, I love you more than I hate her. We'll figure this out. But holy shit, she's really just awful. You know that, right? Like, she fucking sucks.
You love me?
Really? That's what you took out of that?
Well, I heard the other stuff, but it's nice to hear.
It's nice to say.
Well, I am not used to sappy Alex, so I don't really know how to respond, so, go back to being mean now, please.
Wow. Wow. Oh, this is what I get. I try to be nice. This is what I get.
I'm
try
sorry.
to be supportive, and look what I get for it.
I know. And I really do appreciate it. But...
Mm-hmm. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's what you really want, I love you. I can always be mean again. That's what you want? That's what you want, Reese? You want to go back to that? Hey, maybe I'm only being nice right now because Blair has you locked away in record keeping. And I don't have somebody to annoy me on the radio all day. You know what? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Familiarity breeds contempt. This is the problem. I need more exposure.
Hey, I mean, your contempt got us here. So...
I mean, the dead zone got us here. Let's be completely clear.
Okay, you're not wrong.
I know.
But we could get walkie-talkies.
God.
I mean, it's a good idea. I don't know how much Dakota would like that, though.
Fuck Dakota. Fuck Dakota.
You can't say that about everyone.
I can't. I don't say it about you.
Okay, you got me on that one. You can't say that about everyone but me.
I can, and I will continue to. Anyway, yeah, I'm real sure that they'd make an exception for the guy who got his shit rocked by a forest monster. They're so generous. Their hearts are so open. Yeah, speaking of Dakota, are you sure snooping around in their shit is a great idea? I know these generous, open-hearted people, we definitely haven't seen any evidence that they're not worried about the occasional murder. It's not like they, threatened to disappear us if we didn't agree to be part of their weird little cult company, whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, they're so cool. They're so normal.
I mean, okay. Again, you've got me there.
I know.
But it's not like Blair's gonna tell me herself. And like you said, I deserve to know the truth.
God, I hate being right.
And it's gotta be in these files somewhere. Besides, logically, if we record ourselves and add to the record, then it's working and not snooping. And believe me, I have plenty to add to the record.
You can't turn this around on me by using facts and logics. That's not fair.
That's how I win, Alex.
Well, I don't want you to win. Okay, listen, alright, you've won me over. I can't dispute your powerful, logical brain. But I want to be careful. Reese, it hasn't been that long since Redtail, and I'm still not 100% on basically any front. I don't want to come out of barely surviving something and just put ourselves at risk again.
I know. And I know it's really selfish of me to ask you to come here when you're already not feeling good still and you haven't fully recovered and you're dealing with the new job but we'll be fine. I mean, Dakota won't mind.
I'm sorry, are we talking about the same person? Dakota's a dick and you know it.
I'm sure they'll understand when I explain it to them. Anyway, Colland Caves. It has to be here somewhere.
Did you look under C?
No, I didn't think about that. I thought I'd start with K.
Hey, listen, sometimes I'm not sure.
I have at least one brain cell, Alex, I promise. Sometimes.
Jury's out. Anyway, you know what? I've been trying really hard not to say it, but you said you wanted me and Alex back, so I have to. Heading to the dead zone was something. Like, that was quite a decision you made. Spelunking is a whole other thing. You were just like, hey, I'm gonna go into these narrow fucking caves. This is such a cool idea. Some of them are gonna be underwater, probably. That, Reese, your brain, it's huge.
Hey, Blair was very persuasive. You're gonna hear, you're gonna see. I was starstruck, okay?
I don't. Sometimes it's like you live in a different reality. I'm not sure I see it, but you know what? Taste is a very individual characteristic.
Well, my taste
Regardless.
attracted me to you, so...
You're not doing yourself any favors here.
Alex!
Liz, all I'm saying is that I find you very persuasive, and I would do a lot for you. I would not follow you into a cave, Reese.
No? Why not? No. Am I not starstruck worthy, Alex?
You are. You definitely are. I just have common sense. I think if you were like, hey, Alex, let's go into this cave. There's a mysterious voice. A cold wind blows sometimes. I would be like, let's not go into that cave. What if we don't go and here's a shiny object to distract you?
That would not work. But first off, it wasn't a voice. Kinda wasn't a voice. You'll see. They talk about it. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't. Whoa! Wait! I found it. God, they have all
Your brain cell?
Shut up. God, they have all of our old pictures too. I'm just gonna
show me. I want to see.
No, you don't get to see. Just before I started.
Why not?
No, I'm a baby.
Oh. That was quite the haircut.
Shut up. There was an accident.
I think you should go back. The blunt bang's really something.
Alex, stop insulting my hair choices.
I said it was a nice haircut.
Yeah. I'm sure you meant that too.
Have I ever been anything but sincere?
I can count. I have a list. It's alphabetized.
I didn't know you could write.
I had a job.
Okay, listen. So how do you access the recordings?
Well, so that's on a digital database, which is somehow an even bigger mess than the physical database, which I did not think was possible.
I don't believe that.
But if you look here, all the folders have codes that correspond with the digital stuff. Like this.
Hey, like, joking aside, are you sure you want to do this? Reese, this is... I may not be a part of this, but it's pretty obvious this is digging into some pretty traumatic shit.
It is. But I'm sure it's listening. It'll help me make sense of things, or maybe help me heal, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. Get comfy or leave. I am going to hit play.
Okay.
I know that tone. What's wrong?
You're really caught up in this, aren't you?
I just need to know the truth.
And I know that. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just at a weird place with all of this. I mean, I don't think you can blame me. I kind of didn't come into this thinking I was gonna have to compete with your zombie ex. That's new.
Alex, you don't. You're not competing with her.
You know what? I'll believe that when she stops looking at you like that.
She doesn't look at me in any way, Alex. Besides, I'm not looking at her. So, you don't have to worry about her. Just trust me.
I do. Okay. But you can't exactly blame me. Like, I don't think I'm being unreasonable here.
What?
Nothing. I'm being stupid. Just play the recording.
You're not being stupid. That's my job, remember? What's gotten into you?
Nothing.
I mean,
Nothing.
You say that, but it sounds like you're keeping shit from me too.
Okay, look. I don't really want to get into it. And in comparison to everything we've been through and all of this shit you've been through, it's petty shit. It's small. I would be embarrassed to talk about it because it's nothing. Like, compared to everything going on here, it's just it's fucking peanuts. It's some shit I have to deal with, and I haven't gotten over it, and something about this feeling, this situation, it just feels similar.
What? Your current girlfriend's ex-girlfriend coming back from the dead? Has that happened to you before?
Reese, shut the fuck up. No. Please.
You know that I'm here for you, right? Just because it feels small doesn't mean it is. If it's something that's bothering you, I want you to talk to me about it. Because it's clearly bothering you.
I got my fucking chest ripped open by a monster. Your girlfriend died in a cave. It's small shit. Trust me. It's just... It's petty, dumb bullshit. It's just trust shit. You know, like... It's just...
So, you don't trust me?
No, I do. I do trust you. But I don't trust Blair. And there's always just that worry, you know, that people are gonna leave, and after the hell we went through together, I don't know. Like I said, it's nothing.
Hey. I hate to break it to you, but you are stuck with me. And I'm not sorry about that, because it's just how things are now. But I am sorry that I'm so focused on something from the past. I'm sure that's not helping. I just...
One, you're stuck in here with me. Two, I don't think that's something you need to apologize for. Like, not feeling like you can move on about something until you know the truth of it is... I don't think that's something you should apologize for.
Well,
I think that's normal. I think that's a normal way to be.
Thank you. Because, yeah, that's exactly it.
And you definitely don't have feelings for your resurrected ex.
Nope, not at all. Just you.
Okay. Good.
Alex, we still have a lot to figure out about us and, like, how we work. But we can't do that if you don't talk to me. Can you promise to not keep stuff like this from me in the future?
I can try.
That's all I can ask for.
Are you gonna play that or what?
I am trying to be romantic and nice.
You wanted mean Alex back.
I did. I do.
Just play the fucking tape.
All right, I'm hitting play.
This is Dakota Maxwell starting the record for the Colland Caves incident. 4 university students by the names of Reese Williams, Blair Whitfield, Clyde O'Connor, and Sarah Davis, as well as a caving instructor by the name of Dufour, entered the Colland Caves August 17th. They were planning to be gone for 5 days, but no contact was made at the time they were supposed to have left the caves. Our team was called in after unexplained earthquakes were reported. This is all the information I was given, as I'm supposed to draw my own conclusions and send the report off for review. Marshal McFarland will be reviewing my documents and adding in what we actually know about the case after the interviews have been sorted. Marshal will also be conducting said interviews. As of now, we only have one person in custody, and they've not been spoken to. I'm going to begin with the recordings from August 15th, where it all began.
Okay, so I have an exceptional idea, and you can't say no because you love me dearly and you do anything to make me happy.
Oh, good morning to you too. Getting you that recorder was a bad idea.
I think it was a great idea because we're starting a podcast.
A podcast?
Yes, a podcast, like, all about the spooky paranormal stuff. I am, like, 100% certain that my Tumblr following will enjoy an audio adventure as opposed to, like, my in-depth and quite hilarious retellings of my spooky events. Like, why not record them as they're happening.
All right, I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself here. Wait. How much of this do you have planned? You have that look. I know that look.
We're going splunking!
Excuse me?
Caving, Reese. We're going caving.
No. No, absolutely not. No, thank you.
Okay, but come on. It's the Colland Caves, and it's like this huge cave system, and there is supposed to be a long-lost artifact that is extremely haunted by this entity, and I think it would be really cool.
No, it sounds like it doesn't want to be found. We should just leave it there and not go to it.
But, Reese, please, I've done the research. I found a reliable guide. It's just 5 days in a cave system.
5 days? Underground?
Yes, Reese, 5 days underground. Listen, I can convince Clyde and Sarah, and I know that you'd follow me anywhere,
Blair,
so...
no. Blair, this is insane.
Please. Reese, you know I've always wanted to do stuff like this, and, like, summer's nearly over, and before I have to pour myself back into, like, an insane amount of English essays, I want something to show... I don't know... something to show for the whole summer and pretend like I didn't just rot in bed and write queer smut and post ghost stories online for the whole internet to see.
Was the queer smut about the ghosts in the stories, or...
Listen, okay, it wasn't, and you know that. Just, come on. We've gone hiking together. How is this any different?
Hiking, Blair, in a very safe national park. Not underground in passageways that flip upside down because you don't know which way's up and which way's down because you're underground and there's no sun or sky. But I know you're not gonna let it go. So come on. Tell me about this plan of yours.
Okay, so, there is this legend. Okay, folklore, urban myth, okay, something like that, and it's this entity, and it lives deep in this cave system, and it has the power to answer any question you ask it. And it's tied to this ancient artifact that's like a small, really cool vase.
So, you want to find an entity so you can ask it questions?
No, I want to find the artifact. I mean, how cool would it look on our dining room table?
Nope. Veto. No, absolutely not. You are not bringing another haunted object into our apartment.
Okay, Reese, the book isn't haunted.
It broke 3 light bulbs.
Okay, and it stopped after I put selenite with it, so basically it's no longer haunted.
I really don't know, Blair.
Okay, well, you don't really have much time to think about it because Clyde and Sarah should be here any minute.
You are so lucky that I love you with all of my heart.
I love you too. Tremendously. You know that.
I do. I just don't think you'll be able to convince them. It is a bad idea, and it's just gonna start another argument.
Okay, but I can be persuasive.
You're an idiot, Blair Whitfield. The last time we agreed to one of your plans, we almost got arrested.
Okay, but this time it's legal, I promise.
It better be. My face wouldn't survive prison.
Okay, I'm taking that as a yes from Clyde.
It was always going to be a yes for me. It's Sarah you need to convince. Do you guys have any popcorn?
Well, I'm sorry your yes wasn't really clear over all of the yelling. Come on, Sarah, how about you?
My answer is still no, and so is yours, Clyde.
It's 3 against 1, my darling.
Don't call me that.
The love of my life.
Disgusting.
Enough. Clyde, get your butt off the counter. I agree with Sarah.
Thank you.
But I also don't. This is the first idea Blair has had that isn't illegal or something completely stupid or something that might get us killed.
Reese, I think they get the point.
I don't care. There's no way you're dragging me underground for
okay,
weeks.
Just 5 days.
I'm not going. End of discussion. I forgot we were getting takeout. I'm still not going. The discussion is still over.
I I didn't realize the first few hours of these recordings was a bunch of useless bickering. I've shuffled through them and I've chosen a new starting point, August 17th. I should have started there originally. I apologize for wasting your time. Let's continue with day 1 inside the caves.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Colland Caves. I hope you were listening, because I won't be repeating myself. None of this should be taken lightly. The warnings I provided aren't some kind of joke or myth. They're there to keep you safe. We will stick to the maps and follow my lead. Everything will run smoothly that way. Any questions?
How old are you?
Any relevant questions? Good. Let's get moving.
I can't believe I'm here.
Okay, well, just... Come on, it'll be a good time.
If our friends don't annoy the guy to death.
Okay, Sarah, if you really didn't want to come, you didn't have to, right?
No, I know, I just... Look, Clyde is very outgoing. I'm not. I am against this whole thing. I think it's a really bad idea. But I want to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone, though. I always say no to these kinds of things.
Damn. Almost getting arrested really fucked you up, huh?
No, maybe... I don't know. It's dumb.
It's not dumb. It's actually completely valid. I'll look out for you, though. Don't worry.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay. It's just...
Okay, hey. You don't have to explain yourself. Whatever you need, I'm here.
Thank you, Blair.
Let's catch up, though. I don't think Alan will be waiting for us.
He's kind of a douchebag, right?
Oh yeah. Definitely compensating for something.
Those were all the audio files from day 1 in the Colland Caves. Nothing to report yet. I wasn't expecting much. I do believe the strange earthquakes started about day 2, though I'm not actually sure. Hope to find more in these files than useless conversations and bickering. I'm going to take a break for now. Marshall wanted to get lunch.
I think I hate listening to myself talk.
I don't know. Doesn't bother me, but then again, this is kind of what I heard every single day over the radio when we were at Redtail. So maybe I'm just used to it. But I do have to ask, who is this? Who is this person? What happened to you? What happened to the brain cells that you had here? Where did they go? You were so sensible.
I mean, I really wasn't, but you heard. Compared to Blair, someone had to be.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, no, you have a point. I guess the situation being what it was.
She sounds so different.
So do you.
I know, but I'm still me. I mean, at least I think I am. That was an entirely different person on that recording.
I mean, are any of us really the people we were a couple of years ago? I mean, are you and I the same people we were before the dead zone? And she died. Maybe she is a different person. Your other friends seem interesting.
Yeah, Clyde and Sarah were pretty interesting for sure. They actually weren't dating, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
I mean, they had dated, but at this point, they had broken up a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
I honestly have no clue how they stayed such good friends.
Some people can manage that. I don't really. I don't get how they do it, but I've heard some people can manage that. Hey, who knows? Maybe they've gotten back together. Blair came back. Maybe they're still alive too.
I really don't think so. I feel like if they were still alive, we would have seen them here.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I'm sorry, that was stupid. That was a fucking stupid comment to make.
No, it was fine. This seems like a good place to stop. Day 2 is when things started to go wrong, and I don't think I can handle that right now.
Yeah. No, that's okay. We can take our time. There's no particular rush. But remember, we're doing work. So, Researcher Williams, do you have anything to add to the record?
No. Can I go? I'm not feeling so great.
Yeah, no, of course. Sorry, I can stop fucking around. Is there anything I can do?
No, I just need to be alone. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Due Copy was written and produced by Delaney Sutton. In this episode, you heard the voices of Eilidh Nicholson as Reese Williams, Delaney Sutton as Blair Whitfield, Kale Brown as Alex Taylor, Kit Paterson as Dakota Maxwell, Maddie Girouard as Sarah Davis, Ted Heavner as Clyde O'Connor, and Matt Bartlett as Alan Dufour. A special thanks to Kaylee Scott for the theme song. Thanks for listening.